Hi everyone. In this video, we would be talking about the secret to phenomenal breakthrough. How to start your journey to greatness. We've got 3 keywords here, I think. Yeah, phenomenal, breakthrough, and greatness. And you know what secret is, so let's push that aside. Okay, breakthrough is the act of overcoming or penetrating an obstacle or restriction. Is something that changes the course of your life, going forward, positively moving forward, and it ensures that your life would never ever be the same again. It's an achievement or success that permits you to have further progress or wealth in your life. These are usually in the form of new ideas, innovations, advancements, discoveries. There's something unique that you having a breakthrough, something that has never ever been before. How you get to know that you have reached that point and that thing you're doing. Where do you start? Okay, even if you know, or how do you start knowing? And when you know, where do you start from your journey to your greatness? That's what we'll be talking about. And phenomenal, on the other hand, is something that is exceptional, something that is miraculous, that is singular, that is unparalleled, something unprecedented. That's something phenomenal. And then greatness. Greatness is like the quality of being great, of being distinct. Great is something that is above, far above ordinary quality or size. It's just far above par. It's above the ordinary, it's by far. So we're going to talk about phenomenal breakthroughs and how to start your journey to greatness. When you have a phenomenal, a singular, miraculous breakthrough, achievement, or an idea, advancement, innovation that changes your life for the better, moving forward in a way that your life can never ever be the same again. Have you ever seen a talent that has been discovered? Sometimes, usually, you'll see they are usually from nowhere, and all of a sudden their life just changes when they get discovered, when their uniqueness is being discovered, when they choose to come out to the world to offer their uniqueness to the world, and then the world accepted it. You realize that the world gets accepting of them and their life changes. They just become distinct, they become famous, they become unique, they are different from every single person. Their life just changes. Everywhere they go, everyone knows them. It's this person. Their life can never be the same quiet, low level life, just not so great how they were before. The humble, quiet life anymore they don't have, but they can have. But their life has moved forward. Their life has moved positively forward for the best, for the better. You can keep your privacy to yourself. There's always a choice. It's just your gift, your greatness, your idea, your uniqueness that is out to the world. And it doesn't affect your personal life. It's just that it makes it more livable. It makes it better. It makes it easier for you to keep doing your excitement, your uniqueness, and keep giving it out to all those who want it. It just places you in a high, let's say a pinnacle. It places you in a high place. It is easy for your light to shine, for you to give your light, your talent, your discoveries, your uniqueness, your excitement, your highest joy, giving it out to every other person, making it easy for every other person to be able to reach you, to reach what you have to give them. It's like the internet, the person that created or developed the internet, or is it the browser, the computer, or is it the phone, planes, trains? They found themselves in a place, they got discovered, and the universe decided to place them in places where they could be able to offer those values to the world. So all it takes is for you to come out, to choose to come out and be discovered, give your uniqueness out. So how do you have these phenomenal breakthroughs? What are the secrets? How can you be phenomenal? I know I should talk about this somewhere else. I don't know why each time I talk about you being worthy, I've got a video on worthiness. And one of the reasons why I talked about this worthiness really is because of this comedy by Kansimi Ann. Worthy, it's you being deserving of praise, of attention. So that's being worthy. Worthy, knowing that anywhere you go, you are important, you are a notable person, you are unique, you're deserving of anything good. That's the praise, the attention, the respect, the love. What is in that comedy is there's this particular episode where she was on a blind date with this hot guy. And this hot guy kept calling her, then fixed a blind date with her in a place. She went there, but she never saw the guy's picture. She just felt, alright, there's someone who's been asking me for a blind date. She went and then saw this table and there was this hot guy there. When she got in, she was like, this can't be right. This can't be right. So she decided to call. What she had in mind, because of the way she felt she was unworthy, she felt she could only go out with people of a certain low standard. She had already set a low standard for herself and she couldn't handle anything above the standard she set. She now called, someone else's phone was ringing. That was the only guy that was there, that she said it's not right, it's not possible. And then she now approached this guy. She was like, are you the one that has been calling me? Are you the one we're supposed to have a date with? And he was like, yes. She was just laughing. She told this guy that he's just too perfect. She cannot have a date with him. She cannot go out with him. That if she was to take him home, her mother, even her pets, her neighbors, her friends, every single person will be competing with her for him because he's so perfect. He's too lovable. She couldn't handle that. She just couldn't. She was like, okay, if now I choose to really go out with you, what would happen when we break up? So she has already made up her mind, feeling that it's not going to work because she felt that she was not perfect enough for this guy, so it's not going to work. So, and she felt that since it's not going to work, why put herself through the heartbreak? It's not going to work. Then she was like, he is so handsome that he deserves for his face to be placed on a dollar note. That's how good he is. And so what she's going to tell him, because he told her he likes her, he's liking her even already, but she just said no, that there's something that's going to happen. She took her phone and her bag. She was getting up. She said this is the first time in her life that she saw something that she loved, that she's walking away from something that is great, that it's not his fault, really, it's her fault, but she cannot do it. So she walked away from a perfect person, a perfect relationship, because she felt it was too good to be true. She was not deserving of it. And already she saw that it was not even going to work, not giving the guy the chance, though the guy liked her. So where does this take us? Perfection, phenomenal breakthrough. Most of us have the chance to these breakthroughs, but we feel we are not worthy for the life that comes with it. So we choose to just bury it under our carpets, under our beds. We hide it. Even if the light is shining so much, we look for every cloth, every single thing we need, the dark blankets, everything we need to cover that light. Even if it means to find a way to kill the light, off the light. But the thing about your greatness is you cannot off it. You can only try to hide it. But it's something that is you. So some of us run away from that greatness. So it means perfection. The perfect guy came to her on a platter of gold, but she felt there was just no way for her to have something like that easily. She was not deserving of an easy, beautiful life. She was only deserving of something that comes with pain, with suffering, with regrets, with guilt, with heartbreaks. So most people, when they have it, they feel, if I am great, the world would know about me. I am famous. I get famous. My life changes for the better. I end up having houses, mansions. I could even have islands to myself. The life is just too good to be true. And you've been told that you are meant to suffer. It's natural and normal to suffer. It's okay. So you feel, let's say for those of us who are spiritual, probably if you are spiritual, you feel that to be spiritual, you're not meant to be happy. You need all the sufferings in order for you, so it's not for you. You're not going to take it. You would rather hide it. Hiding it is really more of something that is bad. You are given that to help change the lives of others. This video you're watching, probably through your laptop or through your phone or any kind of device you're using, this laptop, this device, if it's on YouTube, this YouTube, or if you downloaded it, whatever software it is you use to download that, the data you use, the internet, the browser, even the battery to your phone, the charger, every single thing that you are using that made it easy for you to contact me, that made it easy for you to communicate with whoever you want to, but someone else's invention. If they didn't do that, you wouldn't be able to reach who you want to reach. Even if, let's say, you want to evangelize or whatever you want to do, you need a car, you need a shoe, you need clothes, whatever you need. Even the book you're using, whatever it is you use, is someone else's invention. And where you are, what you do, it would have been very impossible for you to do what you do without all these innovations, all these ideas, all these breakthroughs. These are breakthroughs. No matter how little you look at them, no matter how commonly you look at them, the reason why they are common is these people came out. They reached a high place. The universe, that's God, took them to a high place that they can be able to reach and make as many of their innovations, of their creations as they could, so they could be able to reach. So the more it reaches people, the more common it becomes. So it means that the purpose is served. They really did what they came on earth to do, to make life easier for everyone. So you hiding that is like you are refusing the world of an easy life, the kind of easy life you could naturally give to them. And that is really you spiritually doing whatever spiritual work you want to do in your own way. So if now you do not know that thing, so if you know that thing, we would continue from there. Whatever that excitement is that you know you can use to change the world, that's your phenomenal breakthrough, your discovery, your innovation, your idea. If you know it, all right, we'll continue from there. But if you do not know it, let's talk about how you can know it. These innovations are unique to each person. The person that had the idea of the earpiece, the person that had the idea of a couch, of clothes, of the phone, or of camera, of video. These people are different. There is a video, so there's no other thing named video aside from video. There's no other thing that does what a video does or a camera does. There's no other creation that does exactly that. So the one that does the video does it. The one that does the camera does it. Let's say the person that created the camera is called camera. The person that created video is called video. The person that created the earpiece is called earpiece. There's only one earpiece. There can never ever be any other thing that is earpiece that is not earpiece. So you see, that is how unique you are. That is how unique what you do is. It can never be replaced. It can never take the place of another person. Nobody can take the place of you. So who are you? You need to know who you are, to know that thing that is unique to just you, to know how unique you are naturally, how your natural authentic self came to change the world, and it's unique to just you. If you do not give, if earpiece did not bring earpiece, we would never have had earpiece. If Google did not create Google, or airplane did not create airplane, globalization, the internet, if the World Wide Web did not create itself, or the internet, or the car, or the phone, or they did not create, there will be no globalization. If the database, the person that, let's say the name is database did not come out, there will be no way to save all your information. You would have to keep it in your brain, which is really, really difficult, impossible, really. So that is how you are. If you do not give that thing, it's gone. Something that is meant to make life easy globally to all humanity is gone. That in itself is you doing something that the Creator brought you to do. That is what you came, that is your destiny. Alright, who are you in order for you to know? Because I told you this is unique to you. So that is your name. That thing unique to you, just like earpiece is earpiece. Camera is camera. You have your own name, and that is your creation. Who are you? That's your uniqueness. That is your identity. That is your authenticity. What makes you different? You are a signature. Now you look at authenticity, signature, high vibrational, immortal, infinite, eternal, indestructible entity. A God, a spirit that came on earth in this physical form as a human being to have a physical experience. Earphone could not have created an earphone without this physical body, because it needs earthly elements to be able to create earpiece. It needed to interact with the elements on earth, to interact with other human beings, because other human beings are created from elements of the earth. So this is paramount. So your real self is that God, that signature high vibration, that immortal entity. That is your real self, doing what it does in this body, in this physical self. So your authentic self is your high God, that is your true high mind, that's your true mind, and this your body doing the interactions, feeling the sensations. So as you feel the sensations, that's how your higher self is feeling this sensation, interacting with the earth through this body. So this is who you are, this is your identity. A God and his creation can never be separated. Yeah, that's why I said you are a God. That's the reason why earpiece is earpiece, camera is camera. That's their names. So you have your own name. What you create is your name. There will be no God of love if there was no love. There will be no God of water if water did not exist. There will be no God of culture if culture did not exist. There will be no God of art if art did not exist. There would be no God of wind if wind did not exist. There would be no God of dancing or music or information technology, of medicine, if that God did not exist. When that thing existed, that's when the God was. You cannot separate a God from its existence. So if the God does not do its existence, it gets forgotten. That's the reason why you are living an insignificant life. You are forgotten. Nobody knows you. And most people naturally chose when they would start creating. And sometimes because of information in the world, people did not know how to be their true authentic selves, to know what God they are. So this information I'm giving you, most people did not know. So since they did not know, parents did not know, our great grandparents, most of them didn't know, so they could not pass this information down to you. There's someone whose identity is to awaken you up to who you are. This is one of what I do, waking you up. So you watching this means that you are awakening to your true self. You are awakening to discovering where your greatness is. You are awakening to change the world in your own way. So how do you know what God or what you are? Something excites you. gives you the highest joy doing. It's just an idea that it just comes to you. You love doing it. There's just no dull moment. There's no failure. There's no negativity when you're doing it. The person that did this earpiece, you can imagine how long it took. He just had the idea. I want to do this, and this is the way to achieve this particular thing. The person that created the World Wide Web or the internet or the software did not need to go to school. He just had the idea. I want to do this, and this is how I can get what I want. This is what is missing in the world, and I know I can give it to them. And when you give to the world, the universe naturally pays you back. So you give because this is what gives you your highest joy. You do your highest joy and you give it out. And then the universe will create circumstances that enables you to keep doing that, your excitement, and to give it out. It will take you to places where you can easily be able to reach the whole world. Every single person, you can be able to reach them to have that your creation, because they need it. Every single creation is important to humanity. Every single person. Now we are lucky that we're in an age that is very easy to be able to give out what we create, and we would have others. These are creations of others. You doing that, your excitement, is you being a god, is you being your true authentic self. That is your identity. And our authentic God selves, they function on only one universal language, which is love. So you in your authentic self can never do wrong. You can never do any form of wrong. You only do what is right for yourself, and what is right for yourself is right for the other. That's why where the term came, do unto others what you want them to do to you. You find that you would never hurt anyone. You would never have the intention to hurt anyone, because you're always happy. You do not live based on the beliefs, cultures, traditions, whether it's their social beliefs, whatever form, political, and all those beliefs is someone saying it's like this. It's from somewhere. It's not from you, but you, from the love that you are, you act based on it. So you can never find yourself doing something hurtful to yourself or to someone, being your high vibrational self. And the best way, so you being whole and complete, is your high vibrational self working in this body. So that is you being complete. So if just your body is functioning with controlling with only the information it has in its mind that has been incorporated within it, that's the conditioning or the experiences you had all through your life, that is just you compartmentalizing yourself. That's not the whole you. That is not even you. Your true self is your high vibrational God. The best way to align yourself, since you've lived for so long not knowing how to be yourself, is to do your excitement, that thing that gives you joy. The more you do it and give it out. The more you do it and give it out, the more you get to know various aspects of yourself. That's where spontaneity comes in. That's where mostly creativity, being imaginative, comes in. You find out that ideas keeps coming to you, whether you should go left or right, you know what to do, and those are the right steps. That's why they said listen to your God, your inner voice, listen to your heart, because that is who you are. It's from the inside, from within, and not from outside. This is where your greatness starts. So I told you that I help you find and expand your passion. That's your excitement, that thing that gives you the greatest joy. That's your identity. I help you find it, and I help you reach that greatness that you are meant to reach, in order for you to change the lives of every single person on earth. So all these signature vibrations, or how many human beings are there? They're all existences to come in the form. All have signature vibration, unique to just they. All these combined together are what makes the source, that what makes God, the ultimate God. So you are an aspect of God, doing God's creation. What you create is an aspect of the creation of God, made and meant to make the world better. We were created to have a beautiful life. The reason why life is not beautiful, there's suffering and pain, is because we are all not doing it ourselves. We're not all being authentic. We are borrowing from outside. That's the reason why you see someone does something, you say it's the devil's work, or it's not me. Yeah, it's not you. You only acted on the thoughts. And those thoughts or those beliefs are just outside of you. That's not who you are. Anything negative does not come from you. You got information from other people and you stored them in your mind. You are not your thoughts. Your thoughts are just information that you stored in your mind. That's your memory, your physical memory. And you decided to work from it. And these thoughts originated from when you were born till now. Your experiences, your family belief, the beliefs of your friends, environment, social, cultural, traditional, racial, all those together, all. That's why you never see a baby or an infant looking down on someone. They do not know segregations. They learned them. So these behaviors are all learned. That is not who you are, your true self, because you chose the color you look, you chose the race you come from, the family you agreed, even your soulmate, you agreed with that person before you came on earth. We would live together and we would have these experiences. That is the reason why you find yourself wanting. You are complete. That person does not need to complete you. They are just things, certain experiences you both planned to have. So that's the reason why you're not feeling that fulfillment, but you are complete. Just as your greatness, what you give to the world, the reason why you feel down, you feel unworthy, you just feel useless, you do not feel happy, you do not feel fulfilled, you feel like you're dead, or you feel I want to die. I don't know, you have the life but you're not happy. It's because you are not being you, you're not doing your excitement, you're not giving the world what you came to give. You came planning to give these things, but you chose to copy other people and not do what you came to do and experience the beautiful life you came to experience. You came to have a wonderful, beautiful life. That life is meant for you to suffer. That humility is for you to hide yourself and your greatness. These are all information outside that you believe, but that is not your identity. You came to shine. You are a light to shine. That's why there's a saying that a light is not meant to be hidden under the bed. It's meant to be kept outside for it to shine to the world, to make their lives easier. A salt that loses its saltiness, that's you losing your identity, is useless in the food. Because what does it mean? It means the food will be tasteless. Have you ever seen a salt losing its taste? You are meant to be a salt, and you are meant to spice food, to make the food have taste. For people, when they eat it, they can be able to feel the taste of a food. That's who you are. You are meant to shine. No one is asking you to talk about your personal life. They just want what you have to give, the authentic you, your identity, because that thing that you do is your identity. That's what makes you unique, signature, different from every other person. That is the reason why you can never look like the other person. That person is beautiful, and so are you. Why can you see that that person is beautiful and perfect and successful and whatever they have that you are admiring? You are that as well. Why can't you see it? Because someone like you has never existed. Why can you see that person? Because you are admiring that person for being themselves, their authentic selves. So you are not meant to copy that person. You are all meant to be yourself, so that the other people too can admire you. And how can you be the authentic self? By doing your excitement. Do your excitement and giving it out. That is where your greatness is. That's your phenomenal breakthrough. You've got it all. I told you you're a God. You came with all the resources you need to live the happy and the good life here on earth. So you are the cause of your suffering. Why? Because the resource that was given to you to live the happy life, you are not using it. You want to use someone else's resources, what the other person created. You want to duplicate it, you want to replicate it. But it can never be the same. There's already earpiece. There's already earpiece. You can just try to create, but then it's lost its value. It's not as expensive as the original. It's not the original. You are the original. This is where your happiness, your peace is. You have your own beliefs and they come to you from your higher self. You just need to let go of control. Do your excitement and ideas will come. Where you would reach, your higher self would tell you. It would zero down your, right now you would see that your excitement is so large, is big. You want to bringing it down, zeroing it down until you find the exact spot, that thing that's unique. So you need to keep doing you. As you do you, you know where you want to go, you know what you want to change, you know what needs fixing, and only you know it, and only you can do it. Only you can do what you do, no other person. So there's no point in comparing yourself or even being jealous or envious of anyone, because you are unique. Why can't you see that you are unique? Because there has never been anyone that looks like you for you to compare yourself with them. You are one of a kind person. So now I said I was going to talk about how to help you start your journey to success. How do you start your journey to success? I've told you who you are. You are abundant. You came with all the resources you need to do your assignment. Check yourself right now. Take account of everything you have, your excitement, and everything you need to do it right now, and to give it out. You have it. You always have it all this moment, but you want to wait until you have it all in order for you to do and do it big. No, you plan to start it this way. If you have it all in order to do it big, that's what you planned. That is what is required at the moment. That is what you required. If you find that you have them limited, that is where you started. That's where there's sometimes those that want to be quiet. There's certain forms of experiences you want, an achievement. That's why you see some talents are way hidden. That's why they have to be found. They said like a diamond, it needs to go through a lot of processes before, or a gold, a lot of processes before it comes out unique. Some decide that this is the experience you want. Every life is about growth. So you came to have this experience in order for you. After this, I told you, you're immortal, eternal, indestructible. After this, your life on earth, you want to move to a higher level. You still exist, but the beauty is you doing what you came to do. That's the beauty of it. And you came to experience. Every moment is planned. So those memories that you have, you don't need them today, now. You don't need them now. You don't need them in the future. They've served their purposes. So why are you keeping them in your mind? Let them go. That's why some of these monks will tell you, in order to move forward or to learn something new, you need to wipe your memory, clear them. All you need is to choose to let them go. Feel them and say, all right, you've served your purpose, now go. I need to keep moving forward. I need to keep experiencing. Why you feel this moment, what you're going through or what is happening is boring, is because you're told it's boring. But this is, you planned to just relax at this moment. You planned to probably cook, or you planned to do something. That's part of you moving forward. It's a stepping stone to somewhere else. You need to keep moving. You need to keep experiencing, but you do not need to think. It's not in your place. Just do your assignment and give it out. So what am I saying? How do you start this moment? When you're done watching this video, get up, do your assignment and give it out. Keep doing it and giving it out. Because these informations are out in the world, they are just everywhere. That's why they say there's social conditioning and there's general conditioning of, or they say it's mind, what did they call it, hypnosis, or general world universal hypnosis. Yeah, well, that's an idea, and the idea is that hypnosis is information that has been gathered based on successes of others. All this information, let's just have it that there's this system, a big database, like a big place where all the information on the life of everyone that lived is there. Those that succeeded, those that everything about everyone is there, and you have access to it from your family, ancestral information, what you've been through, your experiences, those you learned around. Just term that they're outside you in this big database, and everyone has the social media, everyone has access to this information. And then you choosing to extract this information and act on it and believing in it. These information, take them as beliefs. So you choosing to act them. That's a social hypnosis. You choose to believe in that. You choose to be hypnotized. So, and you see that all this information are outside of you. The information and beliefs you should be thinking about are working on is your high vibrational truth. That's what makes you unique. That's the reason why you see everyone behaves the same way. Everyone looks the same way, and you do not know who is unique. When someone is unique or authentic, everyone's attention turns to them, because this information, this is you. You've never been in existence before. What you're doing this moment, the next moment that you keep doing is always different. So everyone wants to follow your life, because every moment, you being your authentic self, every moment is different. How you act to every moment is different. So the more you do, the more the system stores the information. What you did when this happened, condition. When this thing happened, you did this. So you see, that's a conditioning. When you do so, if someone wants to copy because you are unique, they want to be like you. Why they want to be like you? It's not that it's you. They do not know that they want to be the unique self that they are. They're all in the process of finding themselves. So they are using you to be able to see if they can find themselves. So they need, the more you do examine and give out, the more you encourage them to be themselves and change the world for you too. For every single person. That your greatness, that your breakthrough is important to every single person. Is going to change the world. The more everyone keeps changing, that's what I'm trying to do. Wake you up. I want to see the world change for the better. I do not want to see all the poverty, all the sadness, all the hate. I'm just sick and tired of it all. Really? Are you? Then start doing it now. Let's change the world to a better place. We can survive without the negativity. There's enough for everyone. Everyone came with enough to survive and live the life of a God. You came to live the life of a God. So that information that is telling you you're not meant to enjoy, you came. You are a version of God. You living your life is you giving God an opportunity to experience the world through you, to change the world through you. So that in itself is you serving. And then it serves you back for agreeing to do that. That's why they said the word has to reach the whole world before the world would end. That means that's your word. You are meant to do yours and keep giving it out all around. Every single person is meant to change the world into a unique, beautiful place. Everyone, whatever is the sickness of the world, someone has a cure. Whatever destruction we have destroyed, everything happens for a purpose. If there's something you destroyed that is making you feel you're unworthy for a good life, I would tell you, if you did not destroy it, a God of something that would fix it would not be born. So let it all go. It's already past. Why do you need to hold on to something that does not exist anymore? That thing you did is already done. It does not exist anymore. Even if you go seeing it, it does not exist. It has happened. Someone will fix it. Everything has something to do, but don't do it intentionally because you think that someone would fix it. That's wrong. That's really wrong. That's you not being your authentic self, because your authentic self functions based on love. It can do no wrong. So if you find yourself thinking that way or wanting to do wrong, you are out of alignment. You are working on conditioning. You are working on information of the database. Alright, so how do you start the change? Is from now. Keep doing it, because you've lived on that conditioning for so long. So you might find yourself, because you're already comfortable, all you know is how to live unaligned, living incomplete. So you have to keep reminding yourself that this is not you. So in order to do it, as a reason why you have motivators, whoever works for you. I know I naturally would have those that I would attract, that I would be like a muse to them, to keep reminding them. Everyone has something or someone that is attached to them, so you do not need to worry. What is yours will always come to you. Law of attraction and repulsion. Not that they do not love you, it's just that they love you, but it's just that they've got someone that they agreed to keep bringing them back. So that's the reason why you need to keep giving out till you reach those you're meant to reach at the time that they fix that is right for them. So love is not about force. Just do yours. things will work out. Everything works out for you. When it's time, this is the time for you. That is the reason. Even if probably you're watching this video after like 100 years, is because this is the time. Or probably you feel you're so old. Why didn't you see me? Why didn't you reach me? You plan to reach me at this moment of your life. And if you are meeting me right now and it's not far, it means that you planned, and it's all the way it's meant to be. Everything that is happening, it happened for a purpose. If you did things that were wrong, you did it for a purpose to get you to this point. So just keep doing you and living you by starting this moment. This is where your greatness starts. I want to see what you got to do. I want to hear from you how you changed the world. I want to hear your story. I want to use whatever you create, that your excitement, I want to use it. The way you should keep realigning yourself by doing your excitement and giving it out, and you listen to those who are connected to you. However, you know what works for you. You would just keep listening because you've lived for so long. These informations are so out there. The load is too much on you. You need to keep reminding. That's where meditation comes in. Just concentrate to be yourself. Keep being yourself until it becomes a part of you. Just like walking. When a child is not born walking, it needs to start by crawling and all that. This is what you're doing. All you need to align yourself and be special you is just keep doing your examen and giving it out. Do it this moment. Everything you need to start. This is how you planned it. Do it this moment. Do that thing that excites you and give it all. Even if you have no idea where it's not taking you. I told you, do not insist on any form of outcome or any expectations. Those are limitations. Those are things that are already in existence. I told you, you've never existed before. Your future, the world does not know. They do not have an information on when you will meet who, when you will do this, when you will do this. They would only have it after it's done. Even you would only know it only after it has happened. How it happens, how it will happen, you have no idea. Only your higher self, and it will lead you there. This is the only way the higher self allows you to enjoy the moment, live in the moment, do what you can do at the moment. That is all that you need. That is you being who you are. You've got parts that you do. An engineer does this engineering, a medical does it all. You cannot be an engineer and do the work of a doctor. This is your job, to experience and to just do what your high self is directing you to do. That's who you are. So keep listening to those you need. If you need to meet them one-on-one or however you would need, when the time comes you would, so that you keep talking to them to help you, encouraging you. That's why I told you we all make one God. We all make this source. So meaning we are all like brothers and sisters. We are meant to help each other. That's why they say we are human beings, are social animals. Yes, because one person helps. If you're not an extrovert, you do not need to talk everywhere. See, you do not need to talk to me to get access to me. Probably my videos, or you might decide to buy my course. Or you might decide to have one-on-one contact with me, face-to-face, or through phone calls, or through anything you can do. However it is the person that works for you, you try to reach them, and then you see how. The purpose is for you to keep being yourself and to create what you came to create, to change the world. So do it now. Do it now. Start from now and keep doing it every day, every time, every chance you have. Keep doing it. The more you do, the more you align yourself to your true self, the more the universe works for you, the more you change the world. Start your journey this moment to your breakthrough. So now you know where your breakthrough is. Why don't you drop all this, or whatever you're doing, try to align it towards that your excitement, and that's where your success will come from. So you do not need to drop what you're doing. You can just find a way to make it work. Align it towards your excitement till you zero it down towards your excitement. You would know how. You are creative and imaginative enough to know how to mold what you got to get what you want, to get to where you want. Thank you so much, and let's hear from you in the next video. Bye.